What is the strangest thing a partner has said or done during sex that instantly killed the mood? Are you thinking about how much I look like Michael Cera? She did look like Michael Cera. Morgan Freeman. It was Michael Cera. Ron Howard. It wasn't. It's really sexy how you can do all these different voices. But it also reminds me of a ride at Disneyland. Apostrophe. Were you speaking different languages? Doing celebrity impressions? Or having a multiple personality moment? I hope you answered something about riding the Disney log flume. When's the last time you got tested? Because this log flume ride just recently turned into the Hogwarts experience. Give me all your jelly nectar now. This may not be bad by comparison, but it made me cringe. Is she possessed by an ant colony? It was me. Was talking dirty to my wife and I called her V. A V. Something like, I'm going to stick it in your V with the word V said all breathy and slow. She burst out laughing. It's probably been 10 years and she still brings it up. Now that's some kinky shit. Relationship ship goals. I'm the one who said I'm entering the chamber of secrets. One kept saying back quote hi during sex. Repeatedly it was like that chick formed the Wedding Crashers. Are you thinking of forgetting Sarah Marshall? Or is there 2 movies where this happens? Oh yeah, it was definitely Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Sorry, got my rebound sex montages mixed up. It's getting kind of hard to believe things are going to get better. During intense foreplay, she answered the phone and talked for about half an hour. Mood was killed, embalmed, and buried. I feel you. My ex and I were at foreplay and suddenly his cell phone started ringing. Instead of ignoring it, he answers the call because it was his dad and could be an emergency. Fair enough for the emergency possibility, but it wasn't one. Then he talked to his DAS on the phone for 20 minutes about things which could have waited and was angry that I wasn't in the mood anymore afterwards. Edit. Some suggested I should have given him a blowjob when he was on the phone with his dad. While I like to occasionally do this when I enter a room and see my partner on the phone, I have to say, when you are already past a certain point in foreplay, I want to be completely focused on my partner and my partner completely focused on me. And we were past that point for a while. That's okay. A guy I dated did the same thing, but continued to try and F me while on the phone with his father. Yeah. My heart dropped out Tamaya when reading that. So one time my girlfriend and I are having a nice roll in the hay, and she rolls to get on top. F yeah. Awesome. Except that's exactly when I start to feel the air shift in my lower stomach. I try to be sly about it, but the fart is there and it's gonna get out whether I wanted it to or not. So either maybe I can be sneaky with it? Well, no dice, because as soon as I put just the smallest bit of force into it, out bursts a wind-filled, cheek flapping butt trumpet. We stop in place. She stares blankly at me. I give a half-hearted apologetic shrug. She then proceeded to straighten up, lift off a few inches, and with the same expressionless face, lays down a crisp, full-body triumphant fart of her own. At that point we just lost it. We were cracking up. Neither of us could believe the bullshit that just went down. Mood killed. But God, it was funny. TL. Doctor, I sounded off a trumpet fart during sex. She replied with her French horn. I once said, be careful with the condom. They're not cheap, and I don't want to waste it. Oh yeah, talk thrifty to me, these condoms are expensive, but I got a pack on sale. Oh baby, I also had a coupon. Oh yeah, you saved so much, it was $1 off, and they only double up to 99 cents. But I asked for a manager to approve and override HNNNG. I came affordably. I arrived frugally. Why haven't you finished yet? Am I not pretty enough accompanied by crying? I'm by no means bragging. This was not hours into a marathon sex session to put pornsters to shame. We are talking in the first 5 minutes. It was really disturbing and off-putting. We did not last long. By no means bragging. 5 minutes. Seems legit. Still a brag. She called me Ken. Ken was her dad's name. Yikes on so many levels. Like, it's bad enough if she cries out dad, but saying the actual name instead of title? That's just bizarre. Yup. There was a lot going on there, from her dad walking out on her and the mother when she was a very young kid to having some sort of a complex, according to her. Sheesh. That's messed up. Feel more sorry for her than anything. You look better naked than I expected. Nice. Thank you, Al. You're even more beautiful than I thought means the same thing, but it's different. Without a trace of irony in his voice. Keep making the mac and cheese sound, bro. What? That's what good pee sounds like. She thought it would be funny to yell Squirtle as she came. Killed the mood because all the blood from my boner went to my face. I was laughing so hard. Did she actually squirt though? Picture it, our anniversary 2015. Tim, are you okay? It looks like you're bleeding. Me, I'm not bleeding. Tim, oh my god. My D is bleeding. He tore his frenulum. Poor guy. OMG, this happened to me and my girlfriend 4 months ago. We were having sex and she said her period might be coming. I suddenly feel a bit of pain, but I'm close to finishing, so I decide to push through. I finish. Pull out my D and it's covered in blood. She says, oh, it's probably my period. I'm sorry. However, my spidet senses are tingling and I waddle, but naked, to the toilet. I pull down my foreskin to wash the blood off, and I get the sharpest stinging pain and I just yell nope. That's all my blood. I was squatting naked in the shower for the next 5 minutes trying not to pass out from shock, despair and blood loss, lol. My husband says same. I just remember him tearing up in the corner saying, what do I do? Oh my god, help me. What do I do? He was panicking and got in the shower BC he couldn't understand water won't let it clot. I've said it before, but she asked, how do you last so long? Do you think of your grandma? While I was inside of her. No. But now I am. We are done here. Same. I Wilder came instantly. Oh no 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 no. Having a girl shout back quote smite me. Oh mighty smiter from Bruce Almighty was an experience. You better have fucking laughed, because that shit's funny. Maybe a mood killer, but still fucking funny. Told me she wanted my babies. Second time hooking up. Then she tried to take the condom off. I chalked it up to kinky talk, but later she poured the contents all over herself in an attempt to get pregnant. I quickly got her a towel and told her to leave. Never stick your D in crazy. Where were you when I needed you? Your story, sir? I can tell you mine. It's going down right now, and I can provide screenshots if you like. I broke up with her over a month ago. We were only together a week. She started following me around a couple days ago. At 3 in the morning she found me and tried to run me off the road. Now she texts me from random numbers pretending to be other people that want me to talk to her. She won't stop. She will write pages pretending to be other people and text them to me from a number to try and get me to talk to her. I'm starting to get scared for my safety and thinking of getting my concealed carry. Had a girl ask me to hit her once. When I said turn around then, I'll spank you a bit, she said no. Fucking hit me. When I go to work tomorrow I want people to be worried about me, so I lost my erection. Got dressed and went home. Total opposite. I told a guy once that I was into spanking, so he slapped me hard in the face, like not really what I meant. The enthusiasm was there, the attention to detail was not. Instructions unclear. D stuck and ceiling fan. My ex told me he wanted to share a fantasy with me while we were in the middle of foreplay and proceeded to try and explain, in his sexy talk voice, how he wanted to F my best friend. Well, that'll dry you out faster than a ShamWow, but not the ShamWow guy. Sploosh. He said back quote, I'm gonna come inside you and then we can go get plan B. Whatever your contraception choices may be, plan B should not be included in your dirty talk. We need some Henny and a plan B. A young lady once barked during sex. Not a playful joking bark, but a creepy, grunting growly bark. Like a dog tearing up a toy. Weird. Must be doggy style. IDKY, but I told my GF that I like her pheromones. She thought I said bearmones. She was offended. It was one of the first times we had ever had sex with each other. Still together though. Rah. 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 Nobody understands you, she bear. She wanted the blinds open in our apartment during sex. Pretty much, right after she mentioned she could see the bridge where an ex killed himself. Had me in the first half. Oh wow. That's kind of kinky. Never fucking mind. Kinky. Okay, that's a little too kinky. It's like he's here with us. I was the first boyfriend she had, and she found my foreskin fucking hilarious. // We were masturbating each other one night. I was doing my best without getting cramp in my hand. I then suddenly realized that she was playing with my foreskin. Not sexually, but like, not sure how to put this into words. Gently flicking it, like you might do with a zip on a jacket. We out here hooded up, my bro. Us hoodies gotta stick together, man. It killed the mood, but was funny at the same time. So, there's a video my boyfriend showed me of a turtle having sex. Don't ask. The female is kinda just like sitting there, not making any noises whatsoever ever, but the male is making a weird hee sound. Anyways, right as my boyfriend came, he made the same exact sound the turtle made. Spot on too. I don't think I've laughed that hard in the times we've had sex. Before or after that time. He laughed too. But it did kill the mood the rest of the night. I'll occasionally bring that up, but only after, so that I know we both came that night. My buddies and I discovered that video back in high school. We used to do it to each other like a freaking greeting. Passing the hall, just make eye contact. And keep walking. Good times. Good damn it, man, I miss doing that kinda stupid stuff with my buddies in high school. My son and his friends got kicked out of their online class this week for randomly unmuting and yelling yee into the mic of the online work period FASAPM. He got a notification on his phone that he checked. Turns out it was Tinder, and he matched with his ex who had broken up with him earlier that fortnight. He showed me her profile and asked if it looked like in her profile photos that she regretted breaking up with him. She had a Tinder profile less than 12 days after she dumped you. No, she doesn't, mate. Why would she match with him? I've never used Tinder, but wouldn't she have to swipe right on him in order to match? Can we stop here? I gotta go take a shit. At least they asked. Had a girl take a full-on run yes as I was getting close, and I still finished. Cause if I'm going to have to clean up a rest I bed, I'm going to get my money's worth. Literally fucked the S out of her. I was the mood killer, only because she was laughing so hard. It was both of our first times, and I was very nervous, but wanting to do the deed. I grew up in a very weird household, so it was my first time seeing a V before. You guys wanna know what I said? Nervous horny me being a dumbass. I told her it looks friendly. I haven't lived it down. It's okay. My virgin ex, who had never seen a V before, told me mine looked like an alien the first time he saw it. I would have took it looks friendly over that any day. Oh my god. I feel better about what I said now. Having someone say my junk looks like an alien is oof. I was the one that said it. Back in the day, my husband worked nights throwing freight at a grocery store. There was this old man who worked in another department, and on busy nights he would walk around saying you're not gonna finish, then cackle and hobble away. So, while we were getting busy, I got on top and in my best impersonation of this old man said you're not gonna finish. The revulsion quickly turned to laughter, and I still do it every once in a while, not during sex though. Did he? He did. Lol. People who haven't been married have narrowed expectations. Those married long enough know some funny S is said while doing the horizontal monster mash, but keep going. Oh, Andy. My name is not Andy. You look like an Andy. Andy from Toy Story. Andy's coming. Yeah, I've got a friend in me.